Hey guys. So, Sheree's ex, Tyrone, on Real Housewives of Atlanta, he did an interview with the Jasmine brand, basically clearing up this whole issue with him standing her up when she went to Philly earlier on in the season. We all remember she went to Philly for a lunch date to meet up with him and he never came. And remember, she was crying and she called Kenya. And after that, she called it off with him. He is going to still make an appearance at her She by Sheree show. Whenever that airs, he's going to be there. But as of now on the show, it's like she's not dealing with him anymore. She ended things with him because he stood her up. So I have a clip of the interview. He makes it clear that there was no arrangement to be on camera. And basically, the show created a narrative storyline to make it look like he stood her up. And he didn't stand her up. She knew that he's on house arrest and he couldn't go meet her. So just watch this clip.
Before they aired the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, it was reported that you or someone from your team had sent a cease and desist to Bravo.
Yeah.
What can you explain what that was about, or is that true?
Yeah, it was true. What happened was, Jazz, I'm a businessman for one. As I say, God family business, I live by it. But I was aware of the taping, but there was no arrangement contractually or any agreement with me and Bravo. And what really, because I don't have a problem being supportive of a significant other or somebody you're dealing with, but when they created that narrative, and when the narrative was created in regard to me and an event, not an event, excuse me, a lunch date or something that I was supposed to have with her, that's when my lawyers had to jump in it because it was putting me at risk for going back to prison. What many don't know, I don't think your viewers, your followers, or even on the Housewife brand, I was on home confinement, Jazz. And when you're on home confinement, federal home confinement under the BOP is very restrictive.
Okay.
So you don't have the freedom to move around as I'm able to move around now. I just got off the monitor, but I had an approved schedule and approved places I could go. One was church.
Okay.
The other was the gym. And then I could go to get therapy for my from my doctor for mental health. Outside of that, I had a curfew. I had to be home. So, I couldn't quote unquote stand anybody up because I'm in the house. I'm not roaming around.
Well, let me ask you this. So the cease and desist, that was sent
pursuant to, that was sent after that situation because
after the alleged stand-up. That was after that.
It was definitely it wasn't alleged. It was a false narrative by her.
So you see what he said, and I believe him 100%. I believe what he's saying. He has no reason to lie. I believe with the cease and desist that his lawyer sent Bravo, I believe it. And Sheree was just thirsty to create a story for us to feel sorry for her and just have something to air on the show, just a story to air on the show. It's unfortunate that women really have to go to this length just to make sure they can secure a spot on reality TV. But when it initially aired, I remember hearing that he was on house arrest. So, I wasn't 100% sure exactly what happened, but when she was sitting there crying at the table, so I'm like, well, maybe he was supposed to meet her. Maybe he really was supposed to meet her. But it was all an act, BS. She knew he wasn't coming. She made it seem like, he just stood her up. That man did not do that. That man couldn't come see her, let alone, this is the thing. It pretty much wasn't the fact that he couldn't meet her. He definitely couldn't meet her on camera with production and a whole scene set up. Now, if she would have just went to his house, I'm sure she could have seen him maybe that way. But she couldn't do that because she needed the cameras there. So she couldn't go see him without the cameras being present, and he couldn't see her with the cameras being present. So I believe him. Sheree, once again, here you go, lying, making things up, and it's ridiculous. So I believe Tyrone, And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when he does make his appearance on Housewives of Atlanta this season, when Sheree has her She by Sheree fashion debut, when she has her fashion show. So we'll see what plays out then, but I'm happy that he was able to say what he had to say and spoke his piece and spoke his truth. So guys, I just wanted to show that video quickly and update you on this. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.